Welcome to another exciting episode of It's in You. I know it, I believe it, I stand firm on it, and I will always say it. It is in you. My name is Jermaine Haynes, and today's motivational topic is all about compatibility in relationships. But before I dive into it, let me say a big thank you to all my supporters out there, to all my subscribers. You know yourself. Thank you so much for your awesome and overwhelming support. Let me say thank you to all my friends and my families out there. Without your support, it is going to be extremely difficult to continue this awesome motivational platform. Yes, and today, as we talk about compatibility in relationship, we know that it's all about how well you and your partner get along, right? But sometimes we play blindfold, we put scales over our eyes, and we don't look out for these things because they are very important. How well you and your partner get along, it's very critical, very important. Is if you guys share the same values, the same goals, the same interests, the same dislikes, the same likes. There's so many things you could be compatible about, and the more you and your partner are compatible is the better relationship you guys are going to have. No, I really wanted to talk about this because I know that so many relationships out there, they don't work out, and most of the times the reason why they don't work out is because in the beginning we realize and we know that you and that individual, you weren't compatible. You already know. There's so many goals and values and attributes that you guys weren't aligned with. You guys have so much things in difference than in what you have in common. And so, yes, because the person look nice, they're cute, they're handsome, they're sexy, they're this and that. And so we use that to overlook, or blindside those common, compatibility that will really help our relationship. So that is why I really want to talk about it today. Let us not be fooled. This is really critical in a relationship, and it's very helpful in a relationship. If you meet someone and say, for example, you believe in Christianity, right? And the other person believe in Christianity. That's a plus. You have to think about the person belief. You have to think about their values. You have to think about their goals. Because the more compatible you are going to go in a more smooth direction. You're going to have a more smooth relationship. A lot of times we overlook these things, and we also overlook the individual personality. Sometimes we realize that that person that personality is not aligned with what we really want or what we are really looking for in a relationship, or is not something we believe we can live with, right? And because, as I said, the person look cute, the person look a certain way, or the person financially may financially off or well, in life. They have the money, they have the bling, they have the car, they have the house and stuff like that. And we know that we cannot live with that person's personality, but we use the financial situation and say, okay, this person's personality is not something I think I can live with. But you know what? He have the money or she have the money. So why not? Let me just go ahead. And then when you go ahead and you get yourself bonded in that relationship, you realize that it's not working out because every day you get up, you're unhappy, you're fighting, you're quarreling, the person become verbally abused, physically abused, and now you have it to deal with. Now, it is simple. It is very simple. We have to have some kind of boundaries when we are getting ourselves in a relationship, right? So if you're going about looking at a relationship, you already know who you are and you know your personality. Why are you trying to change another person's personality to suit your needs, to suit your happiness? How is that going to make sense? You have your personality. Let someone else respect you for who you are. Let someone accept you with your personality. And at the same time, you need to accept the other individual for who they are. Accept their personality. You have to know from day one if this is something you can live with or you cannot live with. But don't get into the relationship, and then when you get into the relationship, you are trying to change this individual and trying to change everything about them, trying to change their personality to suit your personality. It doesn't work out, my friends. It does not work out. Yes, you can try, but I can tell you, how long are you going to try for? And if they pretend for 2 days or 3 days or a week or a month, how long are they going to keep on for? Because that's not who they are. You have to let people be who they are. You have to respect people's personality and who they are. Let them be who they are, because it is much easier to deal with people when you allow them to be the person they are. And then at the end of the day, it is up to you and I if we think that, okay, this is something I can live with. I think I can work with that. But if you know that you cannot work with that from day one, and you force yourself into it, and then on top of that, you're trying to change the person to suit your needs and to make you happy, and what is going to happen to the individual? Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and maybe physically, they're not going to be happy, right? That person is just going to be drained, because that person is just going to try to change to meet your needs, to suit you, and to make you happy, which makes no sense. So when you are looking to get into a relationship, these are very important things to think about: the compatibility of the other individual, how compatible you are together. Are you aligned with most things? It's always better to make sure that you align with most things. So for example, you have some people really laid back. They don't love to smile. They're not, goofy. They're not, happy. They're always sad. They just love to lay back, maybe play some, games or stuff like that. But on the other hand, you are a very hyperactive person. You love to go out. You love to enjoy yourself. You love to go to the parties. You love to have fun. You love to travel. You love outdoor events and stuff like that. Compatibility. Is the other person that way? If they're not like that, sometimes it can cause problem. I'm not saying all the time, but most times it can cause a problem, because you're an outdoor person. You love to do activities, and this person just loves to lay back. This person just loves to take it cool. Maybe sit in the back, have a cigar, smoke some weed or whatever the case is. But to go out is not them. And that's their personality. You cannot take that away from them. That's what they love. They may not love to go to the club. They may not love to go to the parties. They may not love to go and take a walk in the park. But what makes them happy is just to smoke a weed, right? That makes them happy. That makes them good for the day. All right? You can't take that away from them. That's what they used to. And if you do not plan mentally, emotionally to deal with that, then forget about it. Go look somebody else to live your life with. Go look somebody else to be your partner. It is easy. It's not the only person in the world. So don't try to control another person and try to change their personality to suit your needs and to make you happy. And at the end of the day, they end up being sad and depressed. All right? Doesn't make sense. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to It's In You. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and look for more upcoming content. Have a wonderful day.